Well, hello there, you lovely people. So, if you just came from the previous video, which was my kind of like my teaser update video, this is the more thorough update video, I guess. This is an unscripted video. I'm just gonna have some gameplay of Mario Sunshine running in the background, and I'm just gonna be going over some of the key points and details on what's going on with my channel, what's going on with myself, and what's to be expected in the future and beyond. So let's go ahead and talk about let me go ahead and first go over each of the key details. First I'm going to go over why I was away and why I'm coming back. I'm also going to be talking about that accident that I referenced to, or like why, I guess I didn't reference to it, but you can see the fan art of me get well soon, and I look like I was injured. I'm going to explain all that. For some of my older fans, you probably already know that, but I'm going to go over it in thorough detail again, just so that everyone's on the same basis. I'm also going to be talking about my channel, where I intend to take the channel, where I feel would be best for it to go, what direction I feel is best for it to go in, and then what content I plan to release on it. And how frequently and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and talk about why I was away first. There's a couple reasons why. First off, mostly my job. UPS demanded a lot from me during the winter season, and it was tough to get into the groove of animating when you were also trying to do a balancing act with your work. They demanded a lot of unreasonable hours. To those of you who used to watch my live streams, you know that I would always like step away from a live stream into a schedule because work called me in again, and I just never had the time to work on animations because they were always demanding a lot of time from me. And it's not like I didn't mind that much. It's just, you know, when you're trying to balance a lot of different things in your life, then it's difficult to keep your hobbies in check. And during that time, I was also in the transitioning phases of going from that job to my current job, and I'll be talking about more of that in just a moment. I also started school not too long ago, but I took some time to transition into that, and now I'm starting to get comfortable with that, and again, more details in just a moment. And with family and friends, there was just a lot of stuff that I had to put on my shoulders in order to help out those who were close to me, like my family and my friends. That took a lot of time as well. So, what's going on right now then? So, right now, it took me about 3 to 4 months to finally get transitioned into this job, but now I'm working for my father. So I do insurance work now. So I'm officially an insurance agent and a full-time student. So I've still got a lot of work on my shoulders, but the reason I'm able to come back now is because I have a way of consistently uploading or consistently managing my own schedule and dedicating time towards animation. So no, I'm not coming back to animating full time. There's no way I could. Even back then I really wasn't, but now it's more just I'm going to be able to do it more consistently. So I feel I'm more comfortable coming back in and animating. Another reason I stepped away was I just wasn't comfortable with the way my animations were. I mean, yeah, true. I thought my animation, my last full animation, which was being a weird, awkward geek, I thought that video was great. But the problem was that video took me over 3 months to make, and that workflow just does not cut it when you're trying to manage a YouTube channel. So, I made some changes to try and make the workflow a little bit more consistent. But you know, last video that you just watched, that one took about 2 weeks. So there might be a way that I can do a little bit more tweaking on that part, but we're just gonna talk about more of that in the my channel section. See, this is what happens when I go off script. That's why I always carry around a script. Okay, so now that I've transitioned into working full-time for insurance and for school, whatever happened to UPS? Well, I don't work there anymore. I only cover there probably about once or twice a week just for a little bit of training for a couple hours for one of the newbies, and then pretty soon here it's just going to be done. Now, I am a little bit heartbroken by that because I had worked there for over 3 years, but when you have more responsibility on your shoulders, then you need to let go of a couple things. And I don't have the time to manage UPS as well as all the other responsibilities that I've accumulated to this point. And again, nothing wrong with that, that's just how it is. Now, what's going on with this accident? I know that some of you noticed the fan art, and some of you probably haven't been with my channel for as long ago as it happened, but let me go into some thorough detail. So I'll also show some images as well. But August 7th, I believe, 2017, I was involved in an accident where a company truck rear-ended me at a stoplight and totaled my car. And normally I could recover from this sort of thing, but because I was standing still and he rear-ended me about 35 to 40 miles an hour, that caused severe whiplash that actually left me bedridden for about a week or two. Even past then, it caused a lot of issues, and it's still causing issues. When that happened, a lot of people that care for me deeply, and I sincerely appreciate, sent me fan art for my recovery. And you might be saying that, oh, well, you released a update video, or you released like a channel trailer in September. That's true, but the problem is that video took over a month. And why did that video take a month? Well, because during that time, I really couldn't sit down for a very extended period of time. It caused me a lot of severe pain. Whenever I would sit down for an extended period of time, my upper back and lower back would be in such severe pain that I couldn't manage it. Like, for one of the live streams when I was injured, I was actually streaming it from my tablet and I was lying in bed. That's how bad it was. But I'm a little bit better now. It's recovered for the most part, but I still can't sit for too long of a period of time. Usually it's about 3 hours is my breaking point, where I have to start standing up and stretching again just to kind of loosen up the old muscles. But for the most part, I'm a lot better now. So to those of you who are a little bit concerned, don't be. Everything's fine. It's a little bit of a shame though I can't be like other animators where I can sit down and work on a project for like 8-9 hours at a time, and just finish it. I can't do that because I physically can't do that. But you know, that kind of fits in my workflow anyways. Like, I'm jumping around so many different projects and stuff, that it's responsibilities that I handle, that it makes sense that I wouldn't be stuck to animating for an extended period of time. Hopefully though, I can still keep a consistent workflow even with that disadvantage, but we'll see. Now, what's going on with my channel? What are my plans? My channel is gonna maintain mostly the same type of videos. So my old videos, which were my latest video, which was the being a weird awkward geek, that kind of style of video is more where I'm approaching all my future videos. So storytime videos, kind of like autobiography, like self-reflecting stuff, I guess. I don't really know what the exact term for it is, but that kind of video is gonna be most prevalent on my channel. But what about my other kinds of videos, like my vlogs and my filler videos? If you noticed in the past, I used to have a couple of vlog style videos, and the first one being my beach video. And I'm gonna hold off on that for a while. Like gaming and vlogs and all that stuff, I don't want to prioritize that on my channel. I want to figure out a way to put that back into the channel in a way where it's not intrusive, because one of the things that annoys me about, like, one of the things as a person who watches a lot of YouTube, one of the things that annoys me about YouTubers is when they devote a lot of their time to these kind of other types of videos that aren't the strong points of their channel. Like, for example, Angry Joe's show. Like these quick reviews and movie reviews and all these subcategory videos that just aren't as high quality. And I'm afraid that if I focus too much on like vlogs and gaming videos and things like that, then I'm going to stray away from the whole point that I made, the reason I made the channel, which was to make animations. So hopefully you guys can understand. I'll try and find a happy medium with that, hopefully sometime later in the future. Do I have a schedule now? I do. I intend to release one video a month. I don't know how long the videos are going to be. I don't know exactly what the format is going to be like. Again, I'm still trying out a lot of new stuff. This last video took me about 3 weeks, not because it was a video that took forever to make, but just because there was a lot of stuff I was trying in it. So I'm going to try and carry that over to my latest video, and hopefully it works out for the better. And we can start getting some actual videos rolling out soon. For my live streams, I will still be live streaming. I haven't figured out a schedule for it yet. I'm hoping maybe once or twice a week. I intend to keep it a consistent day, or a consistent time, of the day, when I make my live streams happen, because I want to still live stream with you guys. I mean, I love it. It's so much fun to talk to my fans and be able to, have that kind of interaction. And I know a lot of you guys missed that too, because it has been a few, like, to those of you who have stuck around my channel for quite some time, it has been 4 or 5 months since then. So who knows? Maybe we can start getting some live streams done here pretty soon. I'll keep you all posted. In fact, if you want to know the most up-to-date stuff on my channel or about me personally, check my Twitter. I have a link for it in the description below, and I always have a link for it on any of my channels, or any of my videos on my channel. And what about Discord? Discord, I'm gonna stray away from that for a while. I feel like I already have enough trouble managing everything else as it is. I don't really want to have another server to manage. That's just a lot to ask. I don't know. I'm kind of stuttering on this one, but I just don't really have a clear plan for this one. There's some things I really haven't thought out, and that's just not part of it. So if the question is, am I going to release my Discord server? Most likely not. If I do, it's going to be totally different, or it's going to be a lot less significant, one that I just don't hardly ever use, because I just don't have the time to manage it. But who knows? Maybe things will change. We'll see. That's about it. For the most part, I just intend to release videos on a consistent basis, at a higher quality, and I hope to stick to the same format, so I can release videos in not only consistent time frame, consistent quality, just because I want to make high quality stuff at a reasonable amount of time. I know it's not as fantastic as like a weekly or bi-weekly upload as a lot of animators do, but again, this is not a full-time thing for me. I can't compete with that kind of quality doing like 3 to 4 hours a day at most, on a video. So we'll see what happens. But the next video you should expect by the beginning of April, most likely. And as for live streams, I'll keep you all posted on that. And to those of you who stuck around for this long, first off, you're a lot better than I would have been. But I hope that you enjoyed this little more detailed spiel on what's going on with my channel and myself included. And I look forward to hearing from you guys later. If you want to let me know that you watched this video, hey, pop a comment in the box below, and I'll be more than happy to receive any sort of feedback. Whatever you want to tell me, I'm always reading your guys' comments. So I look forward to seeing you guys hopefully in the next live stream if you decide to check in on that, or the next video. And hope you guys take care.